Let's decorate a spread of my catch-all planner for the 25th through the 31st. Hi everyone, this is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, I welcome you and I hope you'll stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. In today's video, we're going to decorate a spread in my Catch-all Happy Planner. This is a vertical layout, as you can see. And guys, I can't believe this is the last week in August. I had mentioned in my pre-planning video that I did not feel like I had done enough tropical or summery type spreads in July. So I'm going to try to do a few more of those going forward. I do want to squeeze one into August, so I'm going to grab the I Love Summer book by Kellofaplan. If you missed out on this one, I'm sorry. It was part of her I Love series that she put out in 2024, and I picked this one up on clearance earlier this year, and I have only used it once or twice, so I've decided I'm going to pull these tropicals and just kind of go from there. I also grabbed an old washi tape. Do y'all remember when the Happy Planner had the squad girls? Yeah, well, I loved those squad girls. The OG squad girls, I should say. This washi tape is from the Socialite collection. And I remember that was back at a time where Happy Planner did not give us a lot of florals, but Socialite had some pretty bright pink and blue florals, and y'all, I went crazy with that collection. I bought everything. So yeah. I wish they would bring back those types of Happy Planner squad girls. But anyway, I guess that's it for that little conversation. I think y'all catch my drift. So I do not have a ton things going on this week. But in this book, I do have 2 matching pages, I think, of florals. Let me see. No, I have 1 page of florals, but I've got 2 sides and 2 corners. So I want to try to incorporate those into my spread. And then I think I'm going to sprinkle in some of those other types of stickers, you know, the little icons with the beach bags and that kind of thing. So this will be, you know, I mean, it is still summer. So, but I got to tell y'all, oh, I did not get that one down exactly right. It's a little outside the lines there, but I guess it'll be okay. But I did a spread, y'all, in my catch-all last week. I don't know if y'all caught that video, but I used sunflowers, and I gotta tell y'all, after looking at those sunflowers and then trying to look at these bright florals, my heart really is ready for spring. I mean, not spring, fall. My heart is ready for fall spreads. I just love all those colors. Now, I'm not a fan of orange, but I do like the cinnamon type colors. So yeah, after looking at that spread, yeah, I want to do more summer because I felt like I haven't done enough. But at the same time, I'm just ready for fall spreads. So yeah, there's that. So anyway, I hope everyone's doing okay today. I am off work today. I am just fresh off of the Kellofaplan 10-year birthday bash. Y'all, that was so much fun. And I tell you what, that event was perfectly planned and executed. Heather and Marielle just did a fabulous job. Everything was just beautiful, and the food was delicious, and the sessions were awesome. So I cannot say enough good things about that. So I want to go ahead and start putting down some boxes to get a few things notated over here. And we'll try to talk about that birthday bash while I go. But y'all know sometimes my brain can only handle one thing at a time. So I'll do the best I can. Let's see this. My husband has a doctor's appointment here. I normally work from home on Thursdays, but my husband's got a doctor appointment here. And I need to work from home that day because I will have to drive him back and forth. So let's see, what else do I have this week? this is going to be the Design Bundles $1 sale. That's for 1 hour, 1 day a month. So if y'all are into Cricut crafts, I highly recommend jumping in on the Design Bundles $1 sale. Even if it's, you know, if you have a glow forge and things like that, or if you're into sublimation, they just have tons of SVG files and sublimation files, tons of things that day that they pre-select. They pre-select around 40 files or so, and they mark them for $1. So I love when they do that. Okay, for me, this is also last workday -2 at work. So I'll put a small sticker for that. I think it's a little bit crooked, but I'm going to leave it. I don't know if I like this positioning though. I might rather put that down here. So let's go ahead and move this one. I feel like it's a little too close to that pink one. But anyway, if you love font files, yeah, I love the fonts. They'll put, you know, little bunches of fonts for $1. So yeah, it's a really great sale. I highly recommend it if you're into that kind of thing. Okay, and then over here on the 30th is my family, or the majority of my family are Texas A&M Aggies, and their football season starts on the 30th. So I do want to put down a box for that. Sorry, I'm flipping all over the place. I should have refamiliarized myself with this book. Mine's kind of having an issue here. Looks like my, oh yes, I have a little problem. Let me see. I think I'm going to have to rip this page out. I know y'all probably can't see what's happening here, but trust me, it's a disaster. My paper backing is trying to separate, so I think I'm just going to pull it all out because I don't want it to separate and ruin my actual stickers. So didn't plan on, you know, having a cleanup here today, but yeah, that's just what happens sometimes. It's an easy fix. Okay, crisis averted, and now we're back in business. But these pages are falling out, so I'm going to go ahead and pull these out of the book. All right, guys, now let's get serious here. When I try to talk to y'all about what's going on, my brain just can't hardly handle it. Okay, let's see. The football game is not till 6 o'clock, and our first game is against UTSA, so that shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to put a big box down here, though, because I feel like, you know, I've got those small boxes on the other page. I know that went down crooked, but it was already kind of stuck, and I could tell it was not going to let me move it. All right, and let's put a checklist over here for Thursday. This is kind of my day that I like to put checklists on my page. And I'm also going to want to put one on Monday. Uh-oh, looky here, I might not be able to. I think I might have to put my checklist on Tuesday. So let's see, what color are we missing here? We don't have the hot pink over here. Let's grab this hot pink one. And we'll put a checklist here. Now, I don't know where I will fit in that washi or if I even will. But, yeah, just kind of want to get my functional bits on here. Now, Friday night, my oldest grandson will have a flag football game. And I want to put the sticker up here just because that's where I have space for it. Let's grab this green one. Uh-oh, I already have green here. Darn it. Let's see. Maybe I'll do the blue. Well, I guess one thing about pulling that backer off was it makes it a lot easier to put my stickers back on the page. Okay, so let's think now. My grandson number 3 is playing, he is 3 years old, but he plays 5U t-ball, and his games are in here, but I need to check my calendar for that. So I think I will just put down a small sticker to notate his game, and I'll just go ahead and overlap it just a little bit with this one. That one's crooked too. I don't know, I guess it's crooked day around here. But anyway, let's get back to talking about that birthday bash. Y'all, that was so fun. I had told y'all before that I had never been to a planner event. And I'm telling you, for my first event, I could not have made a better choice. That was so fun. I got to meet so many people, and everyone's just super friendly and welcoming, and we had a really good time. So there was, she had two sessions. One was blinging or bling with Tisa. And I don't know if y'all are familiar with her or how interested you are in blinging things out, but y'all, I'm telling you, I feel it coming on. I think I'm going to be getting more into the bling. All right, let's put down some more stickers. Now, I think I'm just going to put a variety of these icon stickers over here in my border. I think I'm going to put another box over here for that other soft toss game. Let's put this blue one down here with this sticker. That way I can make sure I don't forget about that. So the other session was stamping with Marielle. And I had never done stamping, but I know I've talked to y'all plenty of times about my old Planners Anonymous subscription boxes. Those subscriptions always included a stamp set. And y'all, so y'all know right there from that statement, I have tons of stamps. Have they ever been out of the package? No, ma'am, they have not, because I didn't know what the heck to do with them. I've always had an interest in making cards with those stamp sets. And now, y'all, I feel like I might be able to give it a try. So yeah, in our kits, we got kits at the session, which included all the supplies needed for blinging and also for stamping. So that was fun. We made cards. We made one card, and then in our swag from Kellofaplan was a 10-year birthday box, and y'all will be seeing that. I haven't shown that on camera yet, but that box is going to be available for purchase by the public sometime in September. I think on the 15th. I think that's the actual 10-year Kellofaplan birthday. So I do have that box to share with y'all, and I can't wait to do so. It is so Heather. That's all I'm going to say about that. But you will see that soon. Can't wait to show it. And I also need to show it because I want to get in there and start using my stuff. And I feel like I can't use my stuff until I show y'all the goods. But yeah, in that kit and exclusive to the event was a hot pink cover, planner cover. And that is, we blinged that with Tisa. That was our blinging session. So that was fun. I don't know what I am doing with this washi tape. I'm just kind of putting it all over the place just because it's so cute. So yeah, that was our blinging session. That was fun. And now every time I go to the store, you know I'm going to be looking at that stuff. But it gave me a newfound respect for all the moms that used to bling the dance costumes for the football games. So yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Okay, I'm wondering if I want to just leave this washi here in the middle. Now I realize this is below the line and this is above the line, but I'm okay with that. I'm kind of wondering if I want to put a piece here. Since I've got it, I should probably put a little piece there too. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I know it'll be in a different place, but I'm going to go ahead and put this here too, just because it's cute. And I like that it's nice and bright. I don't think I'm going to be able to match that edge, so I better just go here and trim it. But yeah, guys, that was a lot of fun. Heather's dad was there. Her husband Matthew was there. Her sister Holly. And if y'all follow Heather on socials, you know, before Heather had children, we saw an awful lot of her niece Maddie. So Maddie was there. It was just a really good weekend. So now everyone is immediately questioning whether we'll get to do it again next year. And I'm hoping the answer is yes. I guess we should probably give her and Marielle time to recover before they, we start expecting an announcement for another birthday bash. Or I guess that one might not be a birthday bash. I don't know. It might just be a regular conference. Okay, I think I'm going to leave the washi like it is. Although now I'm looking at this space here. So since I have it all the way across here, even though this one's dropped a little lower, and I've got it all the way here, I think I'll put one here and we'll drop it higher. That way we'll have a little bit of lower and a little bit of higher. And oh man, there's a bad spot on that one. I'm going to tear that off. See, I loved that. I did have a bit of sad news also to report. If y'all watched my dashboard plan with me recently, you know that I have an aunt who has been ill, and she did lose her battle with cancer. In fact, it happened just before I got on the road to go visit her after I checked out of my hotel. I think I'm going to have to cut this one here because I don't want to trim it there with that box there. So yes, unfortunately, I do have a funeral to attend to this week. There's another bad spot on that washi, but I'm going to have to leave that one. Okay, I think I want to look. I did not pull my quotes book. I normally do, but I do have two small quotes here. I think those are the only ones. Yeah, those are the only quotes. I might try to see if I can squeeze those in somewhere, just so that I'm using them. So I'm going to peel it off and then we'll figure out where to put it. I don't want to take up too much space. If I could put something else there. Maybe I'll just put it here. Oh, well, actually, I was thinking about putting the little pink one over here, maybe. I don't know. Let's put this one here. I don't know if it's going to be straight. Probably not. That's, that's just another challenge in and of itself. Okay, that'll work. It's obviously crooked, but, I'm just going to go with it today. All right, and then we have this little one. It says, a little bit of summer is what the entire year is all about. I think I'll just put this one here. And now I want to start putting down some of these decorative elements. Now, I've already got all my function on the page. I do want to add some bullet points here and there. But I think I'll use my bullet points as fillers. So let's look at what we've got here. And I think I'm going to put some of these in my sidebar as well, just because these are all so darn cute. Now, I don't have much of this yellowish color on the page. There's no boxes that match that, but there are a few bullet points, and there's one little box. I kind of want to take some of these big ones, y'all. Let's use this here. Now, I'm not sure if I am going to film a video with the swag that I received. I would like to, but it's going to depend on timing because I still have to film my dashboard layout or planner, my social media planner. I still need to film that video. I'm going to be back at work tomorrow, so today I definitely want to film this spread and my dashboard, but I also need to start thinking about my Franken Planner and my pre-planning. So I would like to film a video. Now, there were no sponsors because this was a 10-year Kellofaplan birthday bash. Everything that was there, of course, was Kellofaplan, but there were table mate gifts, and those were a lot of fun. So I was thinking maybe I could do a little video of table mate gifts, and I want to show y'all that box I got from Kellofaplan too. I guess I could just do like an overview of that box. wonder if this would look okay down here. I might lose some of it in this little stuff here. Maybe I'll put it here. I don't know. I'd rather it be more like this, but it's got this watermelon on it. Okay, if I put it here, I won't have to punch it. Oops, that's going to get into that checklist. I'll just have to put some small little to-dos there. But anyway, the table mate gifts were really good. People are so generous. So that was a lot of fun. It was almost like it was everyone's birthday since you were getting table mate gifts. And then there were a few people that, you know, had swaps that they passed out to everyone, which was really sweet. Okay, I don't know that I want this one because it's got the pineapple. And I don't really have pineapple in here anywhere. I think I do want to bring in, I like these watermelon popsicles, but I also like this batch of popsicles because you get all 3 of them. But they're kind of big. And I don't have another 3 for over here. These are individual. So let me grab these. So yeah, stay tuned. I will try to do, you know, a little swag thing for y'all or a table mate gift thing. But please don't be upset if I don't actually get around to that. I do want to do it. Like I said, it's just a matter of timing. Because I do want to film today and tomorrow. And then I've got that tomorrow, not today and tomorrow, today. Yesterday I had to edit videos that I filmed last week. But I'm back to work tomorrow, and then I'm gonna be traveling for that funeral on Thursday. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I think I'm gonna kind of work on this sidebar. I do want to get some more decorative stickers in here. I'm undecided on which ones at the moment. I mean, part of me just wants to grab this other beach bag, but I might put that over here since it's on a smaller scale. Now, I do like this little girl that's floating around on this flamingo. Maybe I can put her over here. Well, I don't want to do that diagonal thing. I've been accidentally doing that a lot lately. I know that by putting this here, I'm kind of hogging up this whole box, but I think it's okay because I do have my checklist here. All right, and I need to get something in here. I'm kind of thinking about these. Oh, look, here's another beach towel. Let's use this one. It's a little smaller. I can't believe we are decorating the last week of April in these planners, y'all. That is just nuts. Okay, now if I put this down, it's going to cover up some of my washi. I'm not sure if I'm okay with that. And that, look, that's going to be that diagonal again. I think I'm going to go ahead and let it hang over the washi or cover the washi. And we're going to have a diagonal. We have one here too. All right, now I think I'm going to come in and put in a few bullet points. Let's have a look at those. Now these bullet points here are smaller than these, so I think I'm going to go with this size. And I'm going to put a couple down here. Oh yeah, look how nicely those are coming off the page since I pulled up that backer. Just like it was planned. Now I don't have a light pink bullet point except for in the large size, so I'll have to use this bright one. And it can go here. I probably should have done blue, actually. Let me switch this one for blue. I kind of like pulling this backer off, y'all. Okay, and then I think I'm also going to put a couple here. But since I've got blue here, let's do pink over here. And let's also do a red. You know what? I don't have any red box. Oh, I do have one red there. One red there. Okay. And then I've got a checklist here. I'm looking at these bullet points. I've got bullet points next to my checklist in both of these places. I kind of want to put some here too, but I don't know if it might be overkill. So let's pause on the bullet points for a minute and let's come decorate this sidebar. So I think I'm just going to grab a few of these and try to place them randomly. Now I'm really torn on this gold because I do like it, but the only gold stickers are these two here. And I've only got 3 boxes over here, and so far I've got 4 on this side of the page. Kind of thinking I might put it here. I was originally thinking about putting it down here, but since I've already got 4 over there, I really feel like I need to get it over on this side. So I think I'll just put it here. And now I don't have to feel so bad about bringing in these gold stickers. I think we're going to do this one in the sidebar. And I kind of really do want to bring this over here somewhere. I've already got 2 beach bags, and now I've got this 3rd one here. But I really like the umbrella on this one. This one might have to wait for another spread. Maybe I can do something with these sunglasses. And then I've got this hat here also. I think I'll bring in this sunscreen. This is a very big bottle of sunscreen. It's almost as big as the surfboard. Let's grab this other watermelon popsicle. It's a little smaller than this one. And I don't have any small elements to sprinkle into here. So let's look at these little flowers. Here's I think this one is kind of small. Maybe we can work it in here somewhere. And then maybe I can get one more up here, or maybe I'll just leave it alone. I don't know, that does look kind of empty. Maybe the hat. I don't know if I'm going to like the hat, but we'll see. Guess that'll be okay. Okay, I think I'm going to leave the sidebar alone, and let's have a look. I think I might go ahead and put a couple more bullet points here. So let's put those back out. So we've got all 4 of the bullet point colors over here. So maybe I'll put a couple here. Maybe the blue and the green. I feel like I have a lot of blue and green over here. But I love this blue. It's like a deep royal blue. Let's do a pink. I just realized I don't really have any pink boxes or anything over here. I gotta tell y'all, I am not that crazy over this spread. It's not a fan favorite for me. I feel like I do need some pink over here though, so I think I am gonna go ahead and bring in this pink box. And I think I'm gonna leave this blank, and I'm gonna leave that blank also. So I think that might be my spread for this one. I'm not 100% on it, but it will get the job done. And I've got plenty of these stickers left for another spread. Now, I probably won't use these stickers again in September, but I've got plenty left for next season. I can't believe we're only a few weeks away from fall. So let's put these back in here. And that washi tape that I used was from Happy Planner. This was from the Squad Girl Socialite. I loved that collection. So let me grab my planner and put this back on the desk, and we will see what we think about it. Okay, guys, so there it is. There is my finished spread for the last week in August, which is the 25th through the 31st. I can't believe we're moving into fall spreads soon. I guess we're about 1 month out now, because I think fall starts on September 22nd. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this plan with me today. I certainly enjoy y'all hanging out with me and listening to me carry on about the Kellofaplan 10-year birthday bash. Just as a recap, we did use I Love Summer by Kellofaplan. We paired it with Socialite Washi from Happy Planner from years ago. And these quotes were also from the I Love Summer sticker book. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, please go on and click that like button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know your plans for finishing out your summer, and if you've ever attended a planner conference. If so, what was your experience like? And if Kellofaplan were to host another conference next year, do you think you would attend that one? So anyway, guys, y'all have a great day. Oh, I forgot to mention, Y'all, please subscribe to my channel if you have not yet subscribed, because earlier in this video, I mentioned that I was going to be showing y'all that Kellofaplan 10-year birthday celebration box. That box is just one of many things to come. As y'all know, the 2026 planners went live last week. There is a lot more on the horizon, and I will have unboxings of everything that's still to come. So if you haven't yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. When you do, don't forget to turn on your notification bell. And guys, y'all have a great day, a wonderful week, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.